There's a thing called foundation. Foundation. Every individual, every establishment, every civilization, country, whatever you want to call it, from the individual all the way up. When we don't have solid foundation, it either goes two ways. Either the community cares about doing what's right, the right thing, and caring about everybody's well being, treated as the way you wish to be treated, or it becomes a nation of scams and witchcraft, human sacrifice. It goes two ways. Sure, it don't start off extreme like that in the first place. It starts gradual by praying to all kinds of random stuff and all kinds of random beliefs and philosophies until it's lost its coherency, if that makes sense. I can show you artists, for example, that were spiritual but did not have the creator in mind. They prayed to all different gods and they were snuffed out young. If you want proof of this, there's a lot of beautiful souls that were, you know, generous and jovial, but they were didn't have solid foundation, and it leads to godliness, atheism. It leads to people being angry and saying, "Why can God allow such horrible things to happen?" That this is how it gets in. When you lose truth, solid foundation, the creator, the real one, it leads to how could God allow this to happen? And that's how. The Bible calls it idol worship, but in modern times, people don't really realize when they're doing it, if that makes sense. Back in the day, I think they did know they were worshiping, uh, they called it false gods, but in the modern day, it's kind of more sneaky. I'll give you an example. The abortion clinic says Lilith right on it, which, believe it or not, it's a Greek god if you actually look it up. Uh, and it goes all the way back to Adam and Eve. And they did human sacrifice of young to that um, spirit, deity, whatever you want to call it. And that name is still on the building of child sacrifice. Like, it is a thing. When society goes to those sources, and it usually does it because the times get rough, the economy gets bad, they usually do it for money. They sell out their friends, their family, and their own children for money when times get tough. The other way, it's to cling to what's right when you're going through hard times. It goes one or two directions. There's only two ways it can go. Either cling to what's right, then you still, even though times are rough, still have a solid foundation and it's a place worth living in, or it just becomes an awful mess. And people are aware of when a place is God forsaken. They say this God forsaken place, God is no longer here dwelling in this land. They're very aware how it becomes a place not worth living in. And suicide goes up. Another example was the Mayan society. They would do human sacrifice to get their crops to grow. And how was it stopped? Um, the actual word of the creator was brought and put a stop to that. two sides. One is actual civilization, the other is degeneracy and human sacrifice. You can challenge that till the cows come home. It's plain to see. These are the two directions that societies go in. You either have solid foundation or it becomes so degenerate that they start human sacrificing to make money. I'll tell you another way that it happens. Um, Children go missing. They start going missing more. You can look it up. Organs start being sold. I should That should be enough to kind of understand the concept. It's happened in every society without fail. They either become vigilant and shoo evil, and they become hyper vigilant even though they're going through a tough time. Or humans get sacrificed, enslaved, sold for parts. Whole humans go missing, and we have to fight to get back to what's right. So, you tell me which one you would really like to be in, which society, and be honest, because I don't know about you, but I would not like to live like that. If I was treating others the way I want to be treated, I wouldn't want to be sold and caged or have one of my friends or family or children go missing for parts like a car. I hope that wakes someone up. I hope it's explained well. It's two sides, two directions. Why? You can't just worship whatever you want and have everybody have all a different belief system. It falls apart. It lacks foundation and it lacks coherency. It does not work. You have people in your society saying, why can't everybody just be good? It doesn't work. It lacks cohesion. It's been tried and tested what works and what doesn't. There's a good reason behind it. But, they always try to outsmart common sense at a certain point. They think they're going to outdo what is the best that you can do. There's a thing called as good as it gets.